We are live. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wake Up with Toastmasters, where we are serving District 115 in Las Vegas and a little part of Southern Nevada. Or not Nevada, Southern Utah. We are in Southern Nevada. So we have a guest today. Well, first of all, let's welcome Doris, our new co-host for Wednesdays. Good morning, Doris.
Good morning, good evening, everyone.
And we have a guest today all the way from India. Looks like a Bangladesh. Yes.
No, India.
Just India. Okay, I'm reading your sign. So all the way from India, we have Mr. Ganesh. So Ganesh, welcome to our show. It is a live Facebook
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so excited to visit another district virtually. So happy to be here.
Yes, you are in the States. It's so weird. It is 6:30 in India right now, PM.
Yes, 6:30 p.m. evening. Yes.
And you're exactly 12 hours difference from us.
Yes.
So we know that, as Doris will always say, we know that the day of, well, I guess, whoops, that is my alarm to say that, to watch the show when I'm not doing it. So you are Wednesday evening, right? Is that?
Yes.
Wednesday
Correct.
evening. Okay. All right. So I hope your day was good.
Yes, it was well. Yeah.
Good. Well,
I do say when I see somebody ahead of us that I know the future is bright because I see you right there. So absolutely, it's going to be a bright day.
Yes, we are actually in 3 time zones. Doris is up in Canada, so she's on the Eastern Coast, and we are the Pacific Standard Time. So pretty exciting. So every guest gets asked this question. Tell us about your first Toastmasters meeting.
Yes. So I joined Toastmaster in the year 2017 when I visited the club for the first time here at nearby Delhi, the Ghaziabad district. And the club name was Indirapuram Toastmasters Club. So I was there as a guest. So I couldn't understand anything about Toastmasters, the way they operate. So I thought to visit again. So I visited multiple times. So I was a guest for the longest period, 6 months. I was a guest. I was going often. Then I thought, these EC members, these executive committee members, why they want me to join their club? Why they are always behind me? They are sending mails, they are sending messages. Why they are behind me? They have some personal gains there. That's why they are so much into it. So, but finally, I thought, when I was not visiting, I thought these people are consistent in posting their social, media, on social media, their photos, their videos. I was part of that WhatsApp group. They were very much consistent. I thought they are consistent. They are enjoying doing something, learning and having fun. Let me join it now, finally. So I joined the club. That's how I joined the club. Yeah.
Wow. So that was 2017. So I'm listening, and some of the things that helped you make a decision was their consistency and reaching out to you.
Yes. So I thought they may be having just fun there. Their focus is not on learning, but just to have fun, meeting at one place, having fun. And I thought they are doing it on a consistent basis. So I think they are good people. Let's join it. So I joined.
So
once I joined, then yeah.
It sounds like it's a fun club.
Yes, a fun club. And I thought at the first instance, I thought it's that they're going just for fun. And learning is not a focus, but to have a fun on weekends, to meet there, have some fun. And yes.
Great. Now tell us the name of your home club and give a big shout out of where and when you meet, just in case somebody is watching you and they say, hey, we want to join Ganesh's club.
So our home club name is Indirapuram Toastmasters Club. Ghaziabad District 124. I am part of two clubs. The other club where I'm associated, Hindan Online Toastmasters Club, District 124, Ghaziabad, India. It is known as NCR, National Capital Region. That Delhi is the capital of India. So it is just near to that capital city known as Ghaziabad. Yes.
Great, thank you. So shout
Everybody
out
can
to
join.
him.
Can join. Yes, everybody can join. It's an online club. One club is online club, so anybody can join. We meet Sunday evening, 6 to 8 p.m. Sunday evening, India time.
Mhm.
I need to calculate it as per your time zone, 12 hours maybe before.
Well, maybe I might wake up one morning and and
Yes, yes,
attend.
yes,
Great. Now, you you were invited to join the club or visit the club. And
yes,
what have you gained out of being a Toastmaster? You've been a Toastmaster now for 5
yeah,
years, and
yes.
you obviously enjoy it. But is there something that has kept you going and visiting or keeping up with the program?
Yes, and after a few months, I started enjoying Toastmasters. I took Toastmasters as a family, and so what I like in Toastmasters, which is helping me to remain a member, renew my membership. I love the stories people share there. In the icebreaker, they tell their true story and their vulnerable story, their family background, their past, their college life, their hobbies. They're true. They share from within. So that their true stories I enjoy the most. So every person has a story. So those stories from their speeches, their icebreaker speeches, I love listening, participating, the bond, the network we create in Toastmasters, and we have those fun meetings. We have our leadership conclave, other fun meetings. The people, I met nice people in the club, in the division, in the district. That helped me to remain a member. I'm still a member, and hopefully will continue it further.
I like that. It's kind of the same things that I enjoy about Toastmasters as well. I was at a meeting last night. I was visiting a club, and one of the members told a story, and it was cultural differences, but it was really clever because it wasn't about different cultures. It was about the generational gap between her son and
Yes.
herself and the family and how it was different. And she was a great storyteller because she was talking like she was talking around the table and telling the story. And I truly enjoy that. And one of the reasons why I joined Toastmasters is to be a storyteller. And I'm not a great storyteller yet. And so I'm still a member. Doris,
Wow.
do you have any questions for Ganesh?
I do. Now, we have just met this morning. I did send a call out to the Impromptu Speaking Club on WhatsApp. What makes you take up opportunities at the last minute like that? That is very impressive. So how are you approaching your Toastmaster experience, and how are you taking advantage of opportunities?
Yes. So Toastmasters is all about how much we explore in Toastmasters. As we know, it's a big community and there are multiple clubs, multiple opportunities. It's all about how much we want to explore, participate, want to remain active. So I saw your message in the group. I thought, let me go there. And maybe you are from some other district. Maybe I will be able to get this opportunity to interact with someone from other district, other division. So let me go there and learn something new. So I immediately replied on your message. I was free in the evening. For me, it is evening. I was free. I thought, let me utilize my time by interacting with some wonderful Toastmasters from other district.
I applaud you for that because Toastmasters are introverts. We had a show on that about introverts and extroverts. And I think that's why we joined Toastmasters, because we do want to come out of our shyness. And so not everybody is an extrovert that will say, oh, I'll do it, because Doris and I, we're all about like, what's the next opportunity? So, and it's hard to believe that not everybody's like us, so we definitely will jump at opportunities. And I love Doris because of the fact that she is involved in trying to learn about other people. And I think that's how she's joining these groups just to learn and find out what makes people tick. So, which is really good. Now, we have a program. Toastmasters International does have a program in the speaking part and the leadership part. Have you been in district leadership?
Yes, yes. So when I joined Toastmasters, within 2 months, I became the club EC. I thought when we are the club EC, we may be getting our members sponsored by Toastmasters, maybe our club. So let me be club EC because I was very new in the club. So then we decided once we're EC member and executive committee, we need to renew our membership first so that we can motivate others to renew their membership. So I thought, those people who were convincing me to join the club, they were really were doing a selfless service. They were service leaders.
Mhm.
They were not having any personal gains, but they were doing it for my benefit. Then I went on taking club leadership, club president, then area leadership, area director, then division director. Till last term, I was in leadership too much, but this term I'm relaxed. This term I thought, let me not take a leadership role. I will meet and interact with people from other clubs, other districts. I will learn from them. So that's why I'm here, because I'm free. I need not to conduct contest for my division or my area. Last year I was so occupied. So this year I'm free that way. But yes, the
Right.
journey, the so much go on. Learning should be continued. Therefore, I'm here.
Great. Now, what was your favorite part about being a division director? I am a division director first time, and I'm actually climbing all around on the district leadership, but I'm a division director now. What was your favorite part about that?
What is my learning from that or what? Yes. So, as a division director, I observed that there were multiple clubs in a division. We got around 21 clubs in our division, district 41, 41 clubs, and there were 4 areas. Yes. So there were there is a mix of clubs. There were corporate club, there were community club, the institutional club. Every club got their own challenges. Corporate club, they got their own challenges. It was COVID time. They were online. There are few clubs. They wanted to be offline. Then they wanted to continue their membership in corporate club. And in community club, people were not, they got that online fatigue during COVID when meetings were happening for a longer period online. So we got challenges, but we tried our level best to conduct those activities, hybrid meetings. Even we had offline meetings, those fun activities for all the members of division. So that's how we were able to retain our base. That was great. And other than this, it's all about networking with people, Toastmasters, where we can try things, even if we are not 100% correct, but we can try multiple things. So I tried to conduct multiple teams, area council, division council. We are working together as an unit that helped us to be there with the clubs. My main focus was our division council and area council, where we are involving those enthusiastic members from those clubs who can be future leader also, and also they can help their clubs when they are involved in those area council and division council. So for each role, we got multiple council members. For program quality, there were 2-3 people. Likewise, for PR, we have got 2-3 people. So likewise.
All
Yeah.
right. Doris, do you have any questions? Because I could ask questions all day long.
I would love to ask this question. You learn so much within Toastmasters, and I'm so impressed, club level, district level, division level. How has Toastmasters influenced outside Toastmasters? Maybe work, personal, how has it affected your life?
Yes. So before joining Toastmasters, I'm an introvert person in terms of my basic nature, is introvert. So in my office or maybe so I was not able to mix up with people, mingle with people. I used to find it really difficult. But being in Toastmasters, meeting with people, learning with fun. So that learning with fun and this supportive, positive environment we create in our club that helped me to be really active at my workplace also. And I became more social. So it helped me that way to really service leader. Once we be leader here, we serve the best of our ability without gaining anything, but we get a lot of learning in this entire process. So try to do the same thing at other places also in a personal life and in a professional life. And I got benefit out of that. And I felt really proud that I'm doing something different. I'm not just doing job in my office.
Did he disappear?
I think there was a temporary freeze there, but I am very impressed with his story, how we begin as introverts and through Toastmasters, we just grow and we can just expand and bring out our personalities and be comfortable within ourselves.
Yeah, and I think I don't know if he can hear us still, but I love the fact that when we're talking about Toastmasters and the program's the same. The program's the same everywhere where we are. Oh, is he coming
Oh,
back?
he's coming back.
Maybe. And
I was disconnected.
That's okay.
you were,
Welcome
but
back.
we were reiterating what you were saying.
Yes, yes.
So welcome back.
Okay.
But we were talking about how the program, no matter where you are, Toastmasters International, the program is the same, correct? And even the problems are
Yes.
the same. The problems of the pandemic with the corporate clubs. And we've talked about that on the show about how the corporate clubs were struggling because of the fact that nobody was working. They're online, they have online fatigue. So it's great to hear, even though I belong to what we are Toastmasters in the Kitchen, where it's international, but I don't think we've had that opportunity to actually have a conversation with other members of their struggles or their benefits of Toastmasters. And of course we invite them to come on, but they're still introverts, so we haven't had that conversation yet with other club members. But also that the learning is fun, and that's important about Toastmasters. And then to be able to take that learning and how you have learned in Toastmasters, where this is where we practice, right? And you go back to your work and to your career and to your personal life and incorporate what you're learning into those aspects of your life, which is pretty darn cool. And people go, oh, I don't need to learn about public speaking, but it's not just about public speaking. There's so much, I call it personal growth, where it will affect other parts of your lives versus just the public speaking.
Yes, very true. I totally agree. Yes.
Doris, do you have another question that you may want to? You do
Sure.
great questions.
I'm so impressed how many clubs are within a division.
Oh, yes.
I think your division and your district is just exploding. Tell me about the club growth in your area. What's happening in India?
Yes. So in India, yes, you're right. We got District 41 was the biggest district in the previous term. We got close to 300 clubs in our district last term. So it was not possible to serve all the clubs in a best possible way. There were two program quality director, two club growth director. Likewise, we had at district level also to serve all the areas and divisions properly. Therefore, in this term, district there are two districts now, District 124 and District 41. So that's how the growth of club is happening such a way that the districts are coming after every 2, 3, 4 years. Yes. So coming to the division where I was as a division director, so there also we got good growth in terms of clubs. Yes, and last term was not that good, but we were able to maintain um, and retain those clubs, and clubs are still doing good in this term as well. Yes, so it's all about those clubs. Sometimes I also observe clubs where they are not celebrating, maybe not having that fun meetings, not celebrating those special occasions. As we said, learning with fun in Toastmasters, we found those clubs finding difficult to sustain. And clubs where they create good bonding, they are celebrating, meeting, and they create bonding. For them, it is easier to retain their members. So that's how we tried to engage with clubs, and so that we can retain them. And at the same time, new clubs are also coming, and that's how. Uh, Last time we were more focused on helping healthy clubs, creating healthy clubs and helping existing clubs. Sometimes we are building new clubs, but the existing club is not able to continue, or they are struggling. There's no point making those existing clubs stronger, and at the same time building new clubs also, so that more people can get benefit out of it. So that was our focus in the last term.
So how are you celebrating? You're talking about you're celebrating achievements. How do you do that?
Yes.
Do you do it within the group? Do you have a WhatsApp group? How do you do it that it's that people are excited about joining the clubs?
Yes. So at the level of club, what they're doing, let's say those local festivals which we celebrate. So they are celebrating offline. Maybe they are doing it online, but the theme is based on that the festival, and they are not having different. The Toastmasters, they are not following this format that day. They are having singing, dancing, online dancing, singing, stand-up comedy, all those kind of things, so that everybody is enjoying. They are celebrating. They're in that mood that day. They're celebrating that occasion that way. So and they are meeting offline also, at area level, division level. The contests were online, but last time and this time also. But there were certain the Toastmasters leadership conclave kind of events were organized at a division level and district level, where all the members were invited. That's how they're finding their cultural activities were planned. So other than their club meetings, these things were happening at regular time intervals. I think that is also helping. But most important is at the level of club, what they are doing, and how the other leaders are supporting them, and what they are doing at their level. So just to engage them in those activities. If a club is running on autopilot mode, at club level we have got those leaders who are helping their members, senior members, helping their mentee program. All those things are on there. So I think that is best.
Ganesh, my hat, if I had a hat on, is tipped over to you because of the fact that you embody everything that I wish I could have in our district. Our district is a new district. We chartered in 2019. And then, of
Okay.
course, then the pandemic. So we've been struggling as a district of getting members and getting that passion back into our district and back to our members, and even trying to get back our corporate clubs and to have that celebration like you were talking about, where people actually do come together. We just had a Hall of Fame, and it was just a small Hall of Fame where I call it always the usual suspects show up. And I wish that new members would have come to see what it was about and maybe make it more festive. I don't think it had that festive environment like you were talking about. Yes, we celebrated people's awards, but I just don't think it was the festivities of it. So I was writing notes down. And I think one of the big thing for me as a division, I was not an area director. I jumped over or went back down because I was PRM for 2 years. And so I went down to the division, not down, but just backwards to division director. And I think by just listening to you is making sure that we have our area council meetings so that people's voices are heard and the celebration of maybe what was achieved. So instead of just having a complaint session, is also having, because we always enter into the area director or area council meeting as, what can I help you with? But it's more of, let's celebrate what we have achieved as well. And maybe invite people from the outside to
Yes.
have that passion and warm, fuzzy feelings. So I'm excited to have an area council meeting. So thank you for that. Our time is getting closer to the end here. This show is for maybe members, or not members, but prospects who are coming by and going, oh, what is this Toastmasters? So Ganesh, if there was one or maybe even two things that you would say to somebody who has been to a Toastmaster and has not committed to the program, or somebody who's just passing by the show and they're like, what's going on here? What one thing that you would have to say about being a Toastmaster or jumping on board with the program?
So I would say Toastmasters not only about public speaking and leadership. You learn multiple skills in Toastmasters while going through this journey. You get complete transformation in Toastmasters. You can fulfill your any dream if you be part of this group and connect with like-minded people. You build that network, that bonding that will help you in every area of life, your professional, your personal. You get complete transformation. Learning should be part of our life, and here it is, learning is fun. Once it's not a Toastmasters, not a kind of class, it's a kind of family. When you be part of this, will be a lifelong learner. You can continue on the lifelong learn journey, really active. Yes. So if somebody's thinking join or not, don't think much. Be a part of this Toastmasters and enjoy, and you will be. I always believe that we evolve every day in Toastmasters. We explore, we evolve, and we become a new person, new version every passing day. Because we learn new things from our fellow members, from Toastmasters education program, and we become new version. And it's all about working on a project of self-mastery in Toastmasters, where multiple people are helping us, the feedback, evaluation we are getting, and we will find ourselves, improving every passing day.
Yeah. Love the passion. Doris, do you have any last minute comments for Ganesh?
I'm just enjoying this. This has been amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. You've shared so much with us, and we're digesting all this information. And it's so
Yeah,
exciting.
it was more like a lesson for me, a 30-minute lesson. Let me.
I'm so
Ganesh,
happy to be part of your interaction this time virtually, feeling as if Toastmasters not family at club level, but a global, family. No matter with whom we are interacting, but we know we have interacted with some fellow Toastmasters from other district. That kind of supportive, positive, that the positive vibes we get.
now, and you also have to tell everybody who we've asked to be a guest. And was it that bad? Should they come on as a guest on our show?
Yeah,
So
couldn't.
that is the question, a table topics question, right? So you can, if we ask, you should say that. I would think that if we're asking somebody to come on as a guest, then it's painless. They should just come on, do it, and it's just easy, just table topics, and the questions are easy because it's about who you are. So great. Well, Ganesh, I really appreciate you coming on. And if you also, when you see the video, it'll be on, I'll send it on Toastmasters International, the official Facebook page, so you can share it with your group. You guys have a huge, a lot of members. I am going to look and see exactly how many members you have, and invite them to come on our show and reach out to us. They can always also reach out in the comments below. And if anybody who is passing by and watching this program, if you want to be a guest, just say, hey, I want to be a guest, and then also share the video with Jean Williams, who is our district director. She started this 2 years ago out of the pandemic that we had, and it was just a way to get the word out. So now it's with our local, and now it's, of course, it's global. So if anybody wants to hop on board and be a guest, we're here Monday through Fridays. I'm not always on Monday through Fridays. I'm usually, Wednesday is my Doris now, who just came on board with me. It's our day to host the show, but we do have different hosts that come on from Monday through Fridays. It's 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we would love to have you for a guest. And Ganesh, if you ever want to come back in and stop in and say hi, definitely be our guest to do that.
Yes.
And I think that's it. Any last minute comments?
Please come back again.
Yes,
Awesome.
again, I'm so happy.
I think that connection's leaving.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your message. Therefore, I'm here. I'm so happy. Would like to be part of your meetings and sometime future also, and would like to invite you also in our meeting, in our division, our district, to join our club here, and so that we can learn, our members can learn from you, and that's how virtually possible.
Yeah. And when this is over with, it'll generate, it's on the Club D115's Club Growth Director page too. Also put your links for your meeting and your meeting time. So maybe we'll pop in as well. Okay. All right. Our time is up. We will see you next Wednesday. For those of you who are watching, and then don't forget, tomorrow Scott Transu is back, and Carol Wyman is, I think she's joined our group, so she'll be with Scott as well, because Phyllis is on vacation. And then we'll have Jean Williams back on Friday, and I think Carol will be with her on Friday as well. So have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you next time. Bye. I'm going to end our live show.